Hello everyone, and thank you for being brave enough to click on a video about 2021, a year in review. Now, this is not going to be a video on 2021 as a whole in review. This is going to be a review of my personal 2021. So I know it's real easy for us to focus on the negative of 2021. It was a tough year for a lot of people, myself included. But I'm trying to reflect on the positive that happened in my life and the positive things that I did over this past year. So I had set myself some goals going into this year. I wanted to lose some weight. I wanted to read more. I wanted to go back to being more active, spending less screen time, really rekindling with a lot of the things that are essential to the core of who I think I am and who I want to be. I went into this year with some struggles, not happy with how I was physically, not happy with how I was mentally, with some of the negative thought processes that were going through my head. And I really wanted to change myself. And I started this back in October, before 2021 even got there. I wasn't going to wait for the classic new year, new me. I was starting then. So I set myself some goals. I did my best to set them as good goals. There's some aspects of good goal making. If you haven't looked into it, you really should. But some of those aspects are, you want to make a measurable goal. You want to make a goal that you're going to check in on. You want to set goals and write them down, actually write them down, and also tell people about them. There's definite data out there, which I'm not going to quote, but there's data on how those aspects of goal setting make it more likely that you're going to achieve your goals. So I set myself some goals going into 2021, and I dug in. And here are some of my achievements. You've heard me say it multiple times now, but over the course of this year, I've lost about 30 pounds. It fluctuates from time to time. The sweets have been coming in this year with the end of the year, so I'm probably a little higher right now, but I have kind of plateaued, and I want to start doubling down on that and keeping my health in check and keeping that weight in check. But I have lost about 30 pounds, and I'm very proud of that. Whole thing that started this vlog series was the black belt. It's a goal that's been mine since I was a child, and we finally did it, and I'm very proud of that. Also, this year, I got promoted to the rank of sergeant in the Army National Guard. I'd been in the rank of specialist for a very long time, and I finally did what I needed to do to get promoted. I really wanted to spend time reading more books this year. And I did a nice blend of rereading books that I had read before and reading new books, and a balance between fiction and nonfiction. And I'm pretty proud of how I did. I read about 14 books this year, and I think that's pretty good. This year, I really embraced making videos, doing some digital content. So between the videos I did for teaching and the videos I have done here for the vlog, along with a couple of other videos that I just did for fun, I made over 40 videos this year. I really like nature. I like getting out in nature. Don't have exactly a green thumb, but one of the things I do love is hiking. And this year I set a goal to hit some new hiking trails. And I don't have an exact count, but I know I did at least 5 new trails that I'd never been on before. Some of the continuing achievements, as you may know, my wife and I raise service dogs. And this year we raised our 6th service dog, who Hasn't graduated yet, but I'm sure he's going to very soon. He's a very smart and very loving puppy, and whoever gets him as their service dog is going to be very lucky. I developed some new personal skills. One of those is I had some violins that needed some minor repair, and rather than sending them to a shop, I decided I was going to look up how to do that myself. So I did the research, I did the work, and I repaired some of those stringed instruments myself, and the repairs have held and are working just fine. I also honed some of the old skills that I had. I think I got better at making my videos, um, and I've been taking guitar lessons for quite a while now. I've been working on that, and I've been trying to devote some more time to practicing my different instruments, the ones that I like to focus on. And I do feel like I've seen some improvement, and I've gotten some enjoyment just out of the simple playing. For a while, I really wasn't feeling the enjoyment of playing for myself. I really was only getting enjoyment out of playing for an audience, performing. And this year, I feel like I've re-embraced that love of playing for me. And that was great. So I need to set some new goals for this year. I haven't quite set them in stone yet, but as I'm going towards the end of the year here, I'm going to do that. There's some things that I'm still not happy about with how my life has been, and I'm going to set some goals, and I'm going to do the things that I know I'm supposed to. I'm going to write them down. I'm going to make sure they are measurable goals, and I'm going to share them with people because I know that those are all things that will help me to succeed at those goals. So I hope you reflect on your year, and I'm sure you will see a lot of negative. We've all suffered loss. I know my family certainly has, but we have also grown. I've made new friends. I've strengthened old friendships, and I've watched some of my friends welcome new children into the world, and that's all beautiful. So I'm focusing on the beautiful in the world, and I hope you do as well. And I hope your end of the year is full of positive. See you next year.